D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my week in review, where I come to you every Sunday with 3 entertainment stories that I personally find interesting, and then I share them with you, and you guys make up your own opinions. Also, you can read the articles that I read to do this video in that section down below, and again, you can read those and come up with your own opinions and everything. Also, if you enjoy what I do here, and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube has recently done a bot and old account cleanse/purge, and there's a lot of collateral damage. So consider liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos, and I thank you in advance. So let's just get to these stories. So for my first story of the day, Disney is very big in the wedding industry. I mean, you have to think about it. Where is Disney not present in the world and everything? I mean, and they have this whole wedding pavilion built at Disneyland, and they have a Disney wedding television show, which is now on Disney Plus streaming service. And weddings are very big for Disney, and it's because it makes everybody feel like a Disney princess. And of course, they have those famous wedding shots in the movies. So, in their next conquest, they're like, hey, what if we can get a lot of brides to buy the Disney princess gowns? Now, if you've ever been married, you know how much a gown can be, because they can be very expensive. Now, I have mixed views when it comes to wedding gowns, because I think that they can be very elegant, but to spend that much money on a dress that you're only going to wear once in your entire life, to me seems like an extravagant expense and a waste, in my opinion. But at the same time, sometimes it's just so elegant, you want to have something nice for yourself. So anyways, Disney princess wedding gowns will be available to anyone who wants to look kind of like a Disney princess for their wedding. Now, I do think that the Ariel dress, is the most interesting looking, but the Tiana and Belle wedding dresses, I think, have the most detail. Like, Tiana's has, like, lily pads and ivy throughout the dress, and then Belle's has, like, roses throughout the dress, which I think is very detailed, but also subtle. I think they should do more like the princess dresses from the movies. Like, I would like it if you're going to wear a Disney princess dress, you should look more like their actual gowns from the movies. But they will have 16 gowns, and they didn't list Elsa, Anna, or Mulan, but they are doing Pocahontas, Rapunzel, Aurora, Jasmine, and Snow White. And I'm not sure who the other ones will be, because they didn't list that. But it sounds very interesting, and I would certainly like to see them. Now, they will debut at New York Fashion Week, and they are going to range anywhere from $1,200 to $10,000, which is like so crazy to spend $10,000 on something that you're only going to wear once. And they'll run from sizes 0 to 30, because they want anyone to be able to have the Disney princess experience and wear these dresses. And it's going to be from Allure Bridals. I'm not sure about that because I don't really know anything about the wedding industry, but I really think that they should be better themed and more like the gowns from the Disney princesses from the movies, but I do think that they look interesting, all in all. So that's my first story of the day. So for my second story of the day, Narcos is, of course, a big deal on Netflix. Now, I personally love Narcos. I think it's such a fun show. And I mean, well, not like fun as in the sense of like, yay, but it is in the sense like I think that the acting and the writing and all that is just really, really good. And I really like the new cast for Narcos Mexico. So the first couple of seasons focused on South America and Pablo Escobar, and now it's on Mexico, and I really like the new cast for that one. And other people must love that new cast too, because a lot of people are watching Narcos, and it's very successful on Netflix. So, Netflix, not only looking to get new subscribers, but to wage war in the streaming wars, has signed on for a new show which is basically Narcos, but for the opium epidemic here in the United States. practically in middle America, which is, I think, a super funny because Dave Chapelle, in his controversial special for Netflix, the latest one was called Sticks and Stones, he talked about the opium crisis in one of his little bits and everything, and what I found to be hilarious, where he said this.
Even have insight into how the white community must have felt watching the black community go through the scourge of crack. Because I don't care either. Hang in there, whites. Just say no. What's so hard about that?
It was a great bit, and I will leave the link in that for that clip in the description down below, so you can watch that whole part, not just that one line. But I think it's this is really great way to go with the show. Peter Berg is going to be creatively behind the show, and it's going to be 8 episodes. And then this is a real problem in the United States, just because it's just as big a problem as the crack cocaine problem was back in the 80s/90s. And I personally just think that this is a great idea, and I think that Netflix has really has real potential, potential home run right here with this show if they do this in the right way. So that's my second story of the day, and my third story of the day is that Eli Roth, the director of horror films like Hostel, is apparently directing the up-and-coming Borderlands movie. That's in the works at Lionsgate. Now, this news comes from Randy Pitchford himself, who shared a tweet through his own personal Twitter account before deleting it, but not before people were able to screenshot it and spread the word. More about this movie will supposedly be shared during Gearbox's PAX East event taking place this weekend. Now, the tweet in question was shared by Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, on Wednesday before being deleted. It included a photoshopped image combining Roth with Borderlands aesthetic with some text that welcomed the director to the Borderlands family. I'm very excited to welcome Eli Roth as director of the Borderlands movie in development with Lionsgate and ARAD Production. Pitchford's deleted tweet read, please welcome Eli Roth to the team. To be sure to catch the Gearbox official main theater show at PAX East on 2/27 to learn more. Hashtag Borderlands movie. Now, Roth is best known for torture porn films like Hostel and the horror movie Cabin Fever. Borderlands has a distinct style and sort of twisted humor of it to it. So while the pairing may seem odd at first, Roth could be an excellent fit for the project. I personally don't like Eli Roth, so I don't think he has any talent whatsoever. So I personally don't think he's a good fit for any project. I just think he's a big waste of space talent-wise. Like, he's no good in my opinion. So, tell me, what do you guys think about these 3 stories? How do you feel about Disney getting into the wedding business like hardcore with these princess wedding dresses? And which one do you like the best out of the 3 that they've shown us so far? And which one are you looking forward to the most? How do you feel about Narcos in America and the whole, doing that whole opium epidemic and everything in that show and all that stuff? And do you watch Narcos now? And then how do you feel about Eli Roth directing the Borderlands movie? I don't know anything about Borderlands, but how do you feel about him directing that movie? Do you think he's the best choice and everything? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week on my week in review. You guys have a good week. Bye. Hey nerds, if you like this video, go ahead and click that geek what icon and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and join me every Sunday with my week in review.